You might be thinking there's nothing you can do to make other people like you, but this is far from the truth. Everyone has qualities which other people like, but you have to forget yourself for a second when you're trying to make other people like you. So today, I'm going to show you 6 simple ways how you can make people like you, also be the person that people love to be around. These are things that I've learned from my personal experience, but also from a great book, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. My name is Yassine. I spent 10 years in the NHS where I tried to help people walk again, but also build their confidence. Now I help men achieve their full potential. Making people like you is actually simpler than you think. After watching this video, you'll be able to implement every technique to make new friends, but also make your dream girl fall in love with you. Everyone knows that one guy who is super likable. They get invited to all the parties. Wherever they go, they attract people around them. The more likable someone is, the more the world opens up to you. Now, this may seem unfair, but it's true. Being likable is an important quality. Many people resist the idea of changing themselves to being more likable, saying it's inauthentic. But we don't realize our environment, our social environments can make us a little bit abrasive. Our social circles, but also our family environment can dictate our behaviors. But by making small changes to the way you behave can make you more likable. So if you believe people should accept you for who you are, making new friends but also meeting that girl will be a little bit difficult. But if you're willing to make some small changes in your life, making people like you will be the easiest thing you will ever do. So let's start with step 1. Become genuinely interested in the other person. People are not interested in me or you, but they are interested in themselves. You can end up wasting endless amounts of time trying to make other people like you. But instead, if you apply that energy trying to be interested in other people, this will fast track you to becoming more likable. When you show genuine interest in another person, they respect this, but also they love it. Allows you to build a connection, a relationship, which can lead to a great friendship. So ask questions, listen to what the person has to say, show curiosity, but most importantly of them all, become genuinely interested in the other person. This will not only make you more likable, but it'll also build some great friendships. Step 2, smile. People underestimate the power of a smile. No matter where you go in the world, it represents the same thing. Happiness, confidence, but also likability. A smile is often the first thing people notice about you. By smiling more, people will act more positively towards you. A smile can make you more likable, more approachable in personal but also professional settings. It's so powerful it can release endorphins, reduce stress, lift your mood, but also the mood of the people around you. That's why you should never underestimate the power of a smile. Not only that, it can change the tone of your voice. That's why sales companies encourage their staff to smile whilst talking on the phone. Whether you're meeting someone for the first time or catching up with friends, a smile can say a million words. Now, if you find it difficult to smile, don't worry, it's easy to fix. I want you to practice your smile every morning. Yes, every morning. Even if you write it on a piece of paper, I must smile every morning, stick it on your mirror. Do it, because you've got to practice your smile to perfect your smile. This is something that won't cost you a penny, will only take 5 minutes every morning, but you'll get returns in your personal life, your relationships, but also your family life. Just like our muscles have memory, so does our smile. By practicing your smile every day, it will not only get better, you will start to automatically smile. Don't underestimate this one technique that could potentially change your life. So practice your smile every day and you won't regret it. Smile, smile, smile. Step 3, remember a person's name. Now, we've all forgotten someone's name, and when we do that, they look at you like you've killed their dog. So don't underestimate the power of a name. If you've forgotten someone's name, instead of trying to guess it, try finding a way to get it out of them. And asking to spell their name can be a great way, because a name is an integral part of someone's identity. When you get a person's name wrong, it makes them feel like you didn't pay attention to them, which can make you not very likable. But if you can take the time and effort to remember someone's name, it will make you stand out from the crowd. I underestimated the value of people's names, but also I struggle to remember names. But now I make a conscious effort to remember everyone's name. I picture the face and I repeat the name multiple times. If they got a tattoo on the body, I try picturing the tattoo and the name. Any way you can link the name to the person, do it. Even if you have to write it down 100 times, don't underestimate the power of the name. When you make the conscious effort to remember someone's name, it not only makes them feel important, but also makes them feel valued. It also shows you're attentive, caring, but also respectful, building a connection, making you more likable. So if you want to build long-lasting relationships, connections, but also be more likable, pay attention to someone's name, remember it, and it will pay off. Step 4, be a good listener. Encourage others to talk about themselves. This not only makes you more likable, but it can also help with the conversation. Now, if you're a person who struggles to find things to talk about, this is a great way to not only be more likable, but helping the conversation go on for hours. A lot of people will say they don't want to talk about themselves, but don't let this put you off. Encourage it, allow them to express themselves, allow them to take the conversation wherever they want to take it, but also be a good attentive listener. Being a good listener is very rare, but also an invaluable trait. I'm known for not being a good listener, and I realized in the past where it's cost me. Now I pay attention to what others have to say. Whenever I want to interrupt someone, I bite my lip and I let them carry on. Instead of trying to dominate the conversation with your own opinions and facts, become an active listener. Give others your full attention, maintain eye contact, but also give subtle acknowledgements, and this will make you more likable. Step 5, focus on the other person's interest. Instead of focusing on what matters to you, focus on what matters to the other person. This will help build a bond, but also a relationship. Too many people focus on themselves and want to express their opinions and talk about the things they love. Instead, start to focus on the other person. Pay interest in what they have to say, in their passions, their hobbies. This may not align with your interests and hobbies, but you can always find a common ground. When you do that, you will be more likable, you will stand out from the crowd, and the other person will appreciate the fact that you've taken time to pay interest in their passions. Just think the last time you was out, when did you find that one person that actually paid interest in what you have to say? So that's why whenever you get the chance, tailor the conversation to the other person's interests and passions. This will make the conversation very engaging for the other person, but not only that, they will feel valued when you do this. Because you've taken time and effort into something they're passionate about will make you more likable and more trustworthy. So the next time you're about to start talking about yourself, start focusing on the other person and you will become more likable. Step 6, make the other person feel important. Everyone wants to feel important but also valued. So make it your job so the people around you feel their worth. Express genuine appreciation for their accomplishments, their qualities, but also their contributions. When you make other people feel important, it not only boosts their confidence, it boosts their self-esteem. Offer praise wherever you can, encourage freely, make other people feel good about themselves. Remember, genuine compliments, but also acts of kindness are a great way to building long-lasting relationships, but also making you more likable. But make sure it comes from the heart, because when it doesn't, the other person will feel it. By taking these 6 principles, you will become more likable, but also you could potentially meet the girl of your dreams. Now, if you're still struggling with your self-esteem, you might want to check this video out.